First of all, I'll start off by saying I thought the game needed to be exactly the way it kind of unfolded. Probably wouldn't have wanted it to be as close as it was. But to tell you the truth, I thought Furman was a quality opponent all week. I thought Clay Hendricks does an exceptional job with his football team. I knew it would be a heck of a fight. I knew we would go out there and have to really, really battle to win this football game. Like I said, it turned out exactly what we needed as a football team. We faced adversity. We didn't fold. We didn't flinch. We really struck back. I mean, if you look at us offensively, I mean, at one point, I was like, wow, we're really on some rhythm right here. And other than the second to last drive, and I don't think we got conservative. I think they just made us stop and made us punt. But it was a pretty good day. But it was a tough day. We needed a tough day for our football team after last week. It's been an incredible 7 days. Truly an incredible 7 days. Unbelievable. Like I said, it's the first time Georgia State football has ever started 2-0. First time ever. First time beating a Power 5. So this has been an unbelievable 7 days. And I'm very, very proud of our football team. Our players deserve all the credit in this win. Guys like Dan Ellington, Trey Barnett, the defense, just making the stop, Remy with the pick there at the end. Truly was a total team effort. Was not sharp by any stretch of the imagination. Wasn't sharp at all. We're turning guys loose in the secondary, and they're more so a triple option team. And God, at times looked like they were a run and shoot team the way they were throwing the football against us. We've got to correct some things. We've got to correct a lot of things. And we've got to get ready to play Western Michigan. And it's coming really quickly. Time stands still for no one, and they're going to be ready for us. Questions?
Hey, Coach Anthony with the Georgia State Sentinel and the Atlanta Boys. You guys kind of started off slow to begin the game, but then as the game kind of went on in the second half, you felt the rhythm, was able to get a lot of touchdowns and scoring going. Was the slow start due to mainly just mistakes or nerves, or what went into that pretty much?
You were here the whole game, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, we had the ball for 12 plays in the first quarter offensively. Our first drive was 9 plays. I think we took it down in less than 45 seconds. And we had a personal foul, a big, dumb personal foul by number 75, Quan Gilmore. And I say it dumb because, a personal foul in that point in the red zone right there where we're going in to score. We've got them on their heels. They're tired. And it's the opening possession. We're fixing to match them 7-7. And to do that was just bonehead. You can't do that. Football is a very, very emotional game, and I understand that because I'm the same way. I'm emotional, but we got to understand if we want to accomplish the things necessary to be a good football team, we can't do it. I'll go ahead and I'll tell you. At Tennessee, I'm picky about dress. Some of the things that we wear and what we issue and what they can and can't wear. But, for some reason or another, we thought we could come out there with arm sleeves on and high socks and wristbands and this and that. And we thought we were going to be, cute and pretty and look flashy. And to tell you the truth, they came and knocked ourselves in the mouth because we thought we were cute and flashy. Didn't wear it at Tennessee. Didn't come out of the locker room like that in Tennessee. Didn't unfold like this, really. So, I got to do a better job of handling that, and I will. But that was some of the concentration that I thought wasn't there when I saw him come out like that.
Hey, Coach, right here in the middle. Taylor Dunn at ThursdayNight.com. I saw Dan kind of hobbled a little bit sometime in the first half. Do you have an update on his condition?
Listen, boss, I just walked off the field. He took the last snap, right? He's a competitor. You saw him play tonight. I'm sure he's got a lower leg injury. He's probably got a bruise. I don't think it's a break. I don't think he tore his ACL because he's finished the game. I think he's going to be ready to go. But he is a competitor. He's a battler. So, yeah, he's sore. He should be sore. Come on. It's a tough game out there.
Hey, Coach. Talk me through the last play of the first half and how big that was to get a touchdown instead of a field goal.
When you saw Terrence catch that ball right there and wheel himself in, I'm telling you, I thought he'd be a yard short on that throw. And when he caught it, I mean, and Terrence was only about 5'4.5", and he stretched his little arms. I mean, he put that ball across, and the momentum swing at that point was amazing, I thought, because wow, just the way he got in, and right there, zeros on the clock, and we kicked the extra point, we head in with great momentum, get the ball in the second half, and we understand we really can take control in the game. We had them on the ropes, throwing the football, we tempoed them a lot, and they were tired, they were cramping a lot. It's just a great play by Dan, our quarterback, and the offensive line and protection, and then of course Terrence making a great route, and then getting that ball across the goal line.
Coach, 2 straight wins. You had an interception last week, you had an interception this week, but 600 yards total passing against you. What are some things you can do to clean that up, like you alluded to in your opening soliloquy?
600 yards of total passing. Is that what we gave up?
In 2 weeks.
Oh, in 2 weeks?
Yes, sir.
Oh, God. I was like, geez. Threw the ball a lot, didn't they? Well, first of all, I think the pass rush can dictate a little bit of that. But we were leaving guys uncovered. I mean, they were running free. I mean, they had a great scheme in their play action, and our eyes weren't in the right spot. We weren't aligned correctly. There was missed assignments in the back end, and that stuff's uncalled for. I mean, really, really uncalled for. I mean, we gotta have better discipline in the meeting room and be able to take it out on the field, because we certainly didn't have the discipline in the meeting room to take it out on the field this week. It was very, very evident, because too many guys running free. But I think we have to do a better job, and I'll personally tell you, we've got to put our guys in position to be successful. We've got to make sure that is, whether that's a coaching problem, we're going to find out, or that's a player problem. But we're going to find that solution out, and we're going to figure it out, and we're going to move forward. I think we can get it handled.
Hey Coach, Nia, Sept
Yes.
with Crush Sports Talk. Talk about how important it is for your team to not only, one, remain focused going into the next game, but also remaining healthy.
Well, I think we had one critical injury tonight, and when we had one critical injury a week ago, I don't know at any point, once you've practiced 31 days and been through 2 ball games, if you're ever healthy once the season starts. You're just not that way. Dan's not going to be full 100%. You probably won't be 100% the rest of the year. We've lost 2 of our starters now to injury. We've got to have some guys that step up. So, I wouldn't call us fortunate in the injury category at this moment. We've had some problems.
In the middle.
Yes.
Yeah.
Hey, Coach.
Yes.
What did you think of the turnout tonight in the stadium?
Hey, let me tell you, I thought it was amazing. Did you? The students. First of all, I want you to know the students down there in the north end zone were fantastic. I mean, the whole crowd tonight was honestly fantastic. I don't know what our attendance was. Does anybody know, Allison?
Just over 20.
Just over 20,000. But I thought the involvement in the game was really good. I felt the energy coming from the stands. I could feel the excitement in the voices and the cheering. The band was phenomenal. I'm telling you, this was a good football atmosphere tonight. And I would love to see it continue, because it only can grow. And I would really love to go ask those individuals that came tonight and ask them if they were entertained and ask them if they had a great time, because there wasn't a lot of people that got up and left out of their seats. They stayed and they cheered and they were into the game. That was the thing that I could notice. And as a coach, you usually don't pan and see that, but you can always sense the crowd. And I sensed them doing an amazing job. And I was, to tell you the truth, I was really proud to know that they came out and stayed the course and fought with us till the end. That's a making of a special thing.
Coach Anthony again, was assistant on the Atlanta Boys. Last season, I know there were moments you kind of wanted to improve on special teams, particularly with extra point kicking, field goal kicking. Can you just talk about the special teams play so far through 2 games at Tennessee and of course here tonight against Furman?
Well, knock on wood, we're 100% on field goals and extra points right there. We haven't had a kick block. We haven't had a turnover in our kicking game. no critical penalties. So I think that's a good thing right now. I would say we're solid. I wouldn't say we've excelled in that area. We can certainly improve. You know, one of the, and I'll tell you, just like I told our guys, when we open up the second half and here's a special teams play, and, you know, you talk about, hey, let's stay focused and let's keep what's important. And Cornelius is back there. He just walked in. Then you're all right. Where's McCoy? He just walked in. Well, anyway, he turns to the crowd. The great crowd I just talked about. And he's hyping them up back there. He's hyping them up. You know, trying to get them all excited. And when he just left the huddle, I said, "Listen, you're going to fair catch this thing. I want to run the left hash, and we're going to go score. You know, we're going to take down score." And he fields the football. No fair catch. Gets tackled on the 15-yard line, inside the 15. And that's the type of focus I'm saying, hey, let's keep what's important. And let's get better. But that's some of the stuff that we've got to get out of there. And I love the intensity and that type of stuff. But we kind of understand. You got a job to do. You leave that huddle. It doesn't go from, oh, I don't know what coach said. I'm going to get the crowd up. And I'm going to do whatever I want to do. That's how you get beat. We could have started that thing inside the 10, had to punt in 3 plays, and next thing you know, they could have scored. Had great field position. We're fortunate enough to go score. Yes, ma'am.
Coach, Tanisha Batiste, 92.9 The Game.
Yes.
Of course, Furman got out to a 23 lead, but then you guys, Georgia State comes back, 28 unanswered points. And then it becomes a bit of a track race, but how great was it to see at the most critical moment in the game with less than 2 minutes left for your defense to get those 4 stops and really end it?
It really was. I mean, like I said, that's a characteristic that we didn't have a year ago. We would have probably folded. They would have probably made the big play, but it's a different mentality. Yeah, it wasn't pretty out there for us defensively tonight, but when they were asked to make the play, they made the plays and solidified that win. And we're all in this together. We got to all get better. And I'm not going to pinpoint on defense, offense, special teams, whatever. But it's on us all. But that's a character building moment for them right there. They did what they had to do when they had to do it.
Anthony again with the Georgia State Seminole.
You got a lot of questions, boss.
Yes, sir. And I mean, this question may kind of speak for itself, but can you just talk about Dan Ellington's play tonight? And you can quote me if I'm wrong, but he said personal career record and a Georgia State record. 5 touchdown passes.
First of all, let's talk about 0 sacks. And about the protection for the offensive line all night long. Tremendous. He may have got pressure once or twice on a true pass rush stunt, but they did a good job in protecting. Dan did a phenomenal job in orchestrating our offense. I'm just going to read off some of his totals right here. 15 rushes for 91 yards, net 86 for 5.7 average. His passing was 29 of 37 for 362 yards, 5 TDs is a school record, correct? Along with 44. You know, Dan's a good player, but he's as good as the guys that surround him. You know, our wide receiver play, our offensive play, our line play, our running back play. All of those make Dan who he is, and Dan makes the offensive line who they are and the wide receivers who they are. Certainly he plays a quarterback position that gets pinpointed and focused on, but let's understand one thing. I think offensively was a great night for all. There wasn't a lot of mistakes out there, and there was a lot of guts that went with that group.
Brady Weiler, ThursdayNight.com. You were talking about it a little bit just there, but talk a little more about the wide receivers and the tight ends. It seems like they were kind of taking turns, and every other drive there was someone else making a big play there.
Yeah, you're exactly right. You know, we started the game off and we opened it up. When I say opened it up, we were going, you know, tempo, and we were going empty, and we were pushing the envelope. We knew we could. There were holes in the defense. We thought we could protect them pretty well. I thought our tight ends did an amazing job. They run routes as well as our wide receivers, and they have the hands that are capable of making some critical catches. You saw the touchdown by Albert Payne. So you know, just the way they do it. Our wide receivers, you know, I tell you, they work hard. They're not great gifted athletes. They're not, but they work extremely hard. They run precise routes. They practice with a will to get better each and every week. And to see them go out there and do the things necessary, blocking and the receptions, It's great. And I think Coach Trent McKnight does an exceptional job with them in training those guys. Coach Stepp handling those tight ends. And it's fun to see the tight ends get involved in our throwing game along with those wide receivers. It was a good night for them.
Coach, starting 2-0, there's a lot of energy and buzz around the program, especially the way that we've started. We have a couple road games coming ahead. How is the team going to be able to take this energy and kind of transform that into success and, you know, taking big tear business on the road?
You know, that's a great question. I mean, after starting 2-0, we're gonna go in and we're gonna watch the film, and then we'll probably assess that tomorrow afternoon and into Monday. It's certainly going to be much better than going in 1-1 or 0-2, isn't it? I think the energy around campus is always going to stay abuzz right now. It's very unfortunate that we don't play at home for another 3 weeks, 4 weeks. That's so unfortunate because we've generated a momentum and then an exciting contest and an exciting venue for those students, and you saw them out there and getting involved in that. But I think they're going to be back. I think the energy will still stay abuzz. We've got to go and continue to play well and keep them excited to come back when we play at home again. You know, it's out there for us. I don't know if we're a good football team at this moment, but I know we have the makings of being a good football team. We certainly have got the makings of it.